This isn't the easiest video for me to make, but it needs to be made. Um, if you've seen anything going on with my stuff in the Indigo tribe, this relates to that. I had over 90 something videos of characters from the Indigo tribe, and what happened with this was, I had a psychotic break, and I thought that there were all these people that someone had kidnapped and that they needed me to help them, and I was the only one who knew about it. So each of these characters represented an actual person and their own voice, and I was hearing over 90 of them a lot, and I would draw them, and then I thought that he would release them after I drew them, so I drew them like crazy. I started getting carpal tunnel drawing them all the time, and I was putting those out. And I have some videos that have to do with this whole Indigo tribe thing and me trying to get this guy Pharaoh to let them go. Pharaoh's name was actually Alan Walker, and his wolf name was Pharaoh or Alden. And he's been in some animations and some art that I made. But I didn't realize that this was all false. I thought it was real, and it was terrifying. But I thought it was real. And then I thought that when I had finally done the last thing, that he had let them all go and I freed them, and I didn't realize until I checked in with one of my friends that I thought he had gotten, that my friend was fine and none of it had actually happened, which I hate that it took that long for me to realize it, but it really helped, so thank you. And my friend was actually doing really good, they were doing really well in their life, and then I realized oh my goodness, they're safe. What on earth have I just been experiencing, what's been happening to me? So it was both relieving, but then also kind of terrifying, because I had my reality just flipped upside down and I couldn't trust my own thinking anymore. So yeah, that's what's been going on with the Indigo tribe stuff, and I'm not even sure if anyone has been following it or watching, but that needed to be said and clarified, that I thought this was real, but then I realized it wasn't. So I thought that I was trying to help people get out of being held captive. So yeah, that was really heavy, and I felt so ashamed for thinking that it was real, because I really I could hear all of these voices saying they needed help, and they're oh my god, can you draw me? He's gonna do this to me, he's gonna do that to me. And it was terrifying because I heard him hurt them. So I was hearing all of these people wanting help, and then them getting hurt or abused or just really badly mistreated. But I am getting help right now, and I'm working on healing and getting past this. But yeah, that's what's happened. So that's the truth about all of it, that I think I'm finally able to realize, is a lot of the voices, I don't even know if they were real people. I know some of them were people that I had known at some point, and then I just kept hearing their voice, which was pretty strange. But they're all safe. Nobody's actually getting held captive, and I don't even know if Pharaoh legit existed. So there's that, but I'm really attached to the characters, and I think I'm just gonna leave the characters and all the art up there, because this is really hard, going through something like this, and just the gravity of what it's like to go through this and think this is real and feel like it's really happening to you, and then you realize how crazy it sounds and that it's not actually like happening. But I still have the trauma from it as if all of it was real and as if all of it had happened. And sometimes I could even hear or see like people being hurt. And I was being tormented with it. I don't see or hear any of these voices anymore, and they stopped once I did the last video telling Pharaoh to let them go. Then I stopped hearing them, and I haven't heard them since. But that was only like, I don't know, a few months of my life. And I still have trauma with it, like it was real. So much happened, and like there were other voices that were trying to rescue them that I don't hear anymore either. And some of them were other like alphas of other tribes. So there was this whole dialogue going on that I heard like 24/7 between me trying to get the Indigo tribe out and then like these alphas or leaders of other tribes trying to get them out, and then Pharaoh like threatening everyone. But everyone's fine. Everyone is finally safe, and I don't have to worry anymore, and that's a big relief. So yeah, I think I might make some videos on like the different voices or the different characters that I was hearing, just because I want to use my platform to help people. And if anyone's been scared by what was going on, I'm sorry. That's not why I was doing it. I was doing it because I thought that they were people who needed help and that I was the only one who could help them. But I want to use my platform to help people. It's really important to me. And I think I am going to do something where I talk about the different voices so that if you're not me, maybe you could understand a bit more of what it's like going through something like this. But it's really because I want to be a role model for people that just kind of stumble upon my channel, and I want to kind of shed some light on like the issues that I'm dealing with. So I might have a video kind of series on like some of the stuff that I was hearing or like the characters, so you can kind of like, I don't know, understand me and my struggle a bit more. So yeah, God bless you, and everyone is finally safe. There's no more like threat, no more abuse. Everyone is okay. Like, thank you, God, that they're okay. And that's something that I had prayed for desperately when all this was going on, is God, just by some miracle, make sure that like they're okay and he can never hurt them. And God didn't answer my prayers in the way that I thought he would, but he did answer them, and that everyone is okay. Like, they're all safe. And that means the world to me.